Hello, everybody. This is going to be a different video today. I wanted to talk about something. I'm not normally in the vapor community type of videos, but I really needed to reach out and talk about something. Excuse me. This is going to be an unedited, uncut video. I'm just going to say what's on my mind, and a lot of it's fact, a lot of it's just going to be speculation, but big tobacco is trying to come back very strong, and it's prevalent in the commercials that I keep seeing about the real truth, truth.org, stuff like that. You know, how they were anti-tobacco for a long time, and now they're anti-vaping. Seems like they got bought off. That part's the speculation. Now, do I know for a fact that they got bought off? It's pretty obvious. Do I have proof? No. Again, you know, follow the numbers, follow the money. But there's absolutely no substantial evidence to support that there are chemicals in the vape. You know, I had a friend of mine telling me, "Oh, it is marketed towards children and this and that." No, it absolutely is not. If you're saying that just because of the different flavors like bubblegum, grape, stuff like that, just a second. I've been vaping for 11 years, going on 12. It'll be 12 in October. And it has not changed my health for the worse, like all these people that are being paid on these commercials to state that they have been changed physically and mentally. And there's another commercial going around. It's the same group of people talking about, oh, depression sticks. Yeah, that was cigarettes back in the 80s and 90s when they were campaigning against tobacco, because you know, cigarette smoke is what kills a lot of people. I've not heard of anybody dying from a vape. I mean, there's been some battery explosions, sure, but that's user error. That's not the mechanical device itself. Most of the time, it's people are misusing, they're abusing their mods. They're abusing their mechanical mods. The battery gets chipped or damaged somehow, and then there's, you know, that venting that happens. See, I have this little guy right here. This is like my 8th or 9th mod in 11 years. It's a nice, decent little device. I paid about $60-$70 for it. It came with the tank. I have 2 batteries for it. It's pretty responsive. Again, I'm not trying to promote anybody to vape if they don't want to vape. I'm not promoting vape as some kind of end-all be-all for ending tobacco and this and that. This is preference. This has actually helped me lose weight. Not this one here, but vaping in general. At one point, I was pushing 400 pounds. I was 380-something pounds. I can't remember. It's been a while now. Now I'm about 290. That should show you guys something right there. That has helped. That has helped a lot. There's other people that have gone completely off of tobacco. They went into vaping. Now they don't vape. Now they're not on any tobacco product whatsoever. It's helped them erase needing to have nicotine in their life. I have this because of stress and other reasons. I can make all kinds of excuses, but you know, my preference is my preference alone. It may not be the preference of others, but it's also the preference of people who do like to vape. Look at Rip Trippers, Grim Green, Jay Hayes, so on and so forth. They've made a life selling vape products and vapor devices. They've made a life on YouTube. They've made, you know, hundreds, if not, you know, a couple thousand videos, and they make money off of it. And the only reason I've been seeing these commercials is because I believe Big Tobacco is trying to attack the entire system, the entire community, And that goes to say a lot for e-commerce and regular commerce itself, where the big guy is always going to attack the little guy because they think they're going to end up becoming, competition. And guess what? They're right with the vaping community. We are a threat to big tobacco, and they see that. That's why they're trying so hard to lobby against it and get these laws pushed forth to not have flavored vapes. You only want menthol and tobacco flavors? No. I like the fruity stuff. I'm a grown ass man. I'll be 34 in April. And for that one friend that was sitting there telling me it's aimed at kids, no, what's going on with the kids is they're snatching mommy and daddy's purse, wallet, grabbing that credit card, and buying shit online. And standing nervously by that mailbox to make sure mommy and daddy don't see that package coming in. They're 16, 17, 18 years old. In some states, you have to be 21 to buy vaping products. And I think it should stay that way, because obviously it doesn't show. It just goes to show that these kids aren't responsible enough to handle that type of thing. Kids should not be vaping. Let me make that very clear. It is an adult product, much like marijuana and alcohol. I live in a legal state. I can sit here and smoke marijuana all I want. But if I catch one of my kids when they're in their teen years, I can yell at them for it. I can get them in trouble for it. That's my son, by the way, in the background. Little chipmunk. Yeah, I don't know where. There's no substantial evidence that it harms you. I'm living proof. The people that are against the vaping, Fox News even turned around, a couple of years back when they were talking about the vitamin K acetate or I forget exactly what it was. But not only that, it was the black market THC vapes that had some kind of chemical in it. I can't remember off the top of my head. It was causing lung problems. This does not have that in there. A lot of people will talk about what's that one? Diacetyl. It's all but been eradicated from vaping products. And the smart people will not vape anything with diacetyl in it. This is natural flavorings made to be vaped. This is propylene glycol, vegetable glycerin, and nicotine. Nicotine is made to be inhaled. Nicotine is also a pesticide at high doses, but that's at high doses. And they want to talk about permanganate and what was the other thing? Turpentine. Those were at levels that nobody will vape at. You would kill yourself coughing before you even got poisoned with the turpentine and all the other shit they said that's in there. And yet, at the levels of the other chemicals that are being produced are so minimal, it's 99.89% less impactful. This is, you guys can go look this up on Google. Go to wevape.org, I think it's called. There's other organizations on the internet you guys can go look up. There's studies that have been done over the past 15 years. Yes, I said 15 years. Vaping's been around since the 70s. And anybody with a brain can go look that up. And anybody who's going to be a jackass is going to call me wrong. But you know what? They are wrong. This is stuff I've actually looked into. Now that I can actually say this without being interrupted, it's not towards kids. Like I said, it's some little brat that wants to go steal their mom and dad's credit card and buy shit online. Or they'll snatch a $20 bill or a couple $100 or whatever they want, go to a local vape store. There's convenience stores that'll sell to kids. I mean, they don't check ID. That's been proven. They've shown this. And I believe it's the responsibility of the community to make sure that they're no longer sold in convenience stores like gas stations and whatnot. Because those people don't care. They're not going to ask for your ID. I worked at a 7-Eleven. I ID'd everybody that went in there. I don't care if you look 60. I don't care if you look 25. I'm going to card you. And I'm sick and tired of the ridicule that people who vape get because we're trying to make ourselves healthier. I'm not sitting here sucking down a 25 milligram fucking nicotine. This is a 3. I'll be going down to a 1.5 soon. Hopefully, altogether, I'll get to a 0 and just vape the flavors and ultimately get rid of it altogether. That's my goal. That way, I can become healthier. I won't need dependence on nicotine. But like I said, I do it for a stress relief. I'm having a little bit of stress. Go on with my day. Something goes wrong, I have my little mantra in my head. Take a couple drags of this. Go on with my day. So on and so forth. I don't know where these people got the idea that vaping is so bad. I don't understand why the need for it to be such a polarizing topic. I don't get the hatred. Oh, you guys look like a bunch of douchebags blowing out these Texas-sized smog clouds. You really want to talk about smog when you're driving around a fucking truck that is blasting out clouds of black smoke? Come on, dude. Anyway, people need to get off of their soapbox. It's the same with... Oh, I'm not even going to get into that. Never mind. It's the same with a certain topic. Christianity. I don't know what else to say about it. It's quite saddening to see something that's helped me in my life, and it's helped hundreds, if not thousands, of other people in their life. How it could be such a bad thing. Just like how marijuana is looked down on by Christian evangelicals, law enforcement. People have been lied to all their lives about the effects of marijuana in the body. Yes, it has adverse effects in children under 15. Constant smoking of it, tar and whatnot, that's one thing, but I'm off topic. The fight against big tobacco is going to be a long, drawn-out fight. It already has. For the last 40 years, people have been trying to get cigarettes banned. 40, 45 years. Obviously, it hasn't worked. People still smoke. The UK, by 2025, wants to go completely tobaccoless. Kudos and amen to that. I applaud you guys there in the UK. You guys are very progressive, and it's stuff we need on this world. We don't need people dying of lung cancers, kidney failure, stuff like that. That's what cigarette smoking can lead to. Liver problems, all kinds of other dysfunctions for, you can get sepsis really easy if you drink too much. It destroys your immune system, alcohol. Same with smoking. Those both do a lot of harm. Yet vaping and smoking marijuana, or doing marijuana in any other form like edibles and blah 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 blah, is looked down upon. Did you know marijuana has been used for over 8,000 years and has been cultivated for over 12? Marijuana has existed on this planet for several million years. Its genetic structure hasn't changed in over 10. Yeah, come on. It's a natural thing. Oh, but cocaine, people love cocaine, but that's also a plant. Bet some of y'all didn't know that. Cocaine is a drug because chemicals are put in it to make it a drug. You don't have to do shit to marijuana but put it in your pipe and smoke it. It's much like tobacco. You dry out the tobacco plant, you put it into some paper, there's your cigarette. You take some marijuana, dry out the buds, crumble it up, there's your reefer stick. Same difference, better outcome. Marijuana has been shown to kill cancer cells. That's a fact. You can look that up. Marijuana has been shown to help with pain, with anxiety, with mental disorders, depression. I've had somebody tell, oh, it just makes you forget. No, it actually has active substances within it that actually help. It's not, it's making you forget. No. You still know you have all these things while you're high. But the plant is beneficial. Why else was it used all over the planet until like the early 1900s? 1920s? 1922, I think, is when they started, going after it. And in the 1930s, when Reefer Madness came out, it was totally ill-proported on marijuana users. And not to mention that the whole campaign was used to promote racial inconstituities. I mean, it all started with racism. The whole ban on marijuana. That's exactly what it was. Not only that, but Henry J. Anslinger was a newspaper magnate, and he owned a bunch of other shit. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head. But he used it as a smear campaign that it said it's going to take down the economy and this and that and blah, 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 blah. Does that sound familiar? I don't know if I sound like I'm ranting. I kind of feel like I'm ranting. But, there's a lot of things I've been seeing when it comes to vaping, smoking marijuana. You have Christian evangelicals telling you, oh, you smoke marijuana, you're going to hell. I've actually been told that. How am I going to hell for using a plant? I don't smoke weed and go and rob somebody. That's a crackhead. That's a meth addict. That's somebody on coke. You've done so much coke, now you have no more money. What are you going to do? You need to fiend, right? You're fiending for that hit, that bump. You need that next line. I don't need marijuana. I don't have to smoke it. I like it. And, there's going to be people in my comments probably once this video goes up and somebody sees it. Oh, it's because you're addicted. No. I'm not addicted. I can do away with weed. I don't have to do weed. I don't have to smoke it. I don't have to have it in my life. I want it in my life. There's a difference. Big difference. Actually, when I'm inebriated on marijuana, I'm clearer minded. I can get better thoughts out. I can speak more clearly. I don't stutter as much. It helps. I'm more confident in my speech. I'm more confident in the things that I'm doing. It's a beneficial plant. Anyway, that's the end of my video for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned some things. If not, there are some areas of the internet you can go to and look these things up. If you did like this video, hit like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't like it, I don't know, go read a book. Ciao for now.